yonder in the great Northland comes the first family of the white-tailed clan. There's Larry, Letty, Lane, and Shane. Big bucks beware, Benoit's their name. Fresh winter snow, mossbacks and rut. The trail shows fire, he's headed for the cut. They know when to fly and when to creep. They read the sign, then the raccoons speak. No need to anoint when you hear that ring. It's a Benoit. White-tailed canes. Swamp and mountain bucks, best be wary. Here comes Hawk, the world calls him Larry. Screws bent with snow, hands numb and cold. Barnyard tracks, which way did he go? He's into the whippies, maybe bedded down. In among the knolls, he'll be gone in a bound. Larry's got the years behind him. His Iroquois bloodhounds find him. Out of the wild and familiar ring, you escape the white-tailed canes. It's the Benoits, fathers and sons, Vermont deer hunters each and every one. The love of the wild is in their souls. The humble spirit lives in their homes. They revere the white-tailed deer. No need to anoint, they are the kings. They are the Benoits.
Welcome to hunting medium bucks and other assorted deer with the first family of deer hunting from Crivitz, the Benoits.
Heck, how do you shoot them?
Well, let me tell you, Johnny, there's 3 different things you got to keep in mind. You got to keep in mind, first of all, location. You got to go to a place where there are medium bucks. Otherwise, you won't have much luck hunting for medium bucks. The second thing is, what's the second thing? Remember what the second thing is? This is very important.
Hey, that's selection.
Oh, that's it. The second thing is selection. You gotta be selective. You don't just, if a little dog or a fawn comes running in, you don't shoot that. You wait till you get a medium buck.
Mediocre.
Or a mediocre buck, and then you shoot that, because that's something you can hang on your wall. You're not gonna hang a dog on your wall.
Those people aren't sportsmen.
They aren't sportsmen. Those ones that shoot dogs.
They're killers.
Don Carmichael
that's
shot a dog once.
That's what they are, they're killers.
They're killers. They don't respect the deer like we do. And then the third thing, which is also extremely important, is do you remember what the third thing is?
I don't know.
You got to be persistent.
Yeah.
Persistence.
Yeah. You gotta be persistent. You might have to. In fact, I remember one time I tracked a buck for 13 weeks. A medium buck. I tracked for 13 weeks.
Yeah, I remember him. He was kind of nice.
Yeah, he was a medium plus.
Yeah.
Or
It was amazing.
a mediocre plus, and I 13 weeks, and finally I got him. Well, today's your lucky day. You're going to be hunting with us for medium bucks, and with Johnny, you'll be hunting with me, Papa Benoit. You'll be hunting with Timmy. You'll be hunting with Willie, and then later in the show, we'll show you some dry ground hunting with Patty. So, happy hunting, and remember, it's not about hunting, it's about killing medium deer, bucks. Let's go get some, shall we? Howdy. I'm Papa Benoit. I'm here with
Timmy the Couch, Benoit.
and
Johnny, too tall Benoit.
and we're gonna do a little deer hunting with you today. This videotape is about hunting mediocre bucks and other assorted deer, and we're gonna tell you a little bit about it before we haul off and start hunting. There's 3 things you got to keep in mind. 3. Number one is location. It's not like about real estate. This is about deer hunting location. If you want to get a medium buck,
Medium trophy buck.
a medium trophy buck, you got to hunt in a location where there are medium trophy bucks.
Gotta
Locate 'em.
locate that spot.
And then you locate that spot, and then you hunt them, and you get a trophy.
That's the key to location.
Okay.
Okay, number 2, the second most important thing. Wait a second, no,
Sorry.
we're not hunting yet.
Getting loose.
The second most important thing, which I always forget, is selection. You gotta, you don't just shoot the first thing that walks in front of you.
Those people aren't sportsmen.
They're killers.
That's right.
They kill people. That's what they do.
They kill little baby deer.
Right.
And that's not mediocre trophy buck hunting like we do. So we wait. Not only do we find locate a location that has medium trophy bucks, then we wait. We won't take a little trophy buck and
Let them go so they grow. That's how I look at it.
that's true.
It's as simple as that, really.
Yeah.
Let them go so they grow. What we do is we wait till we got a medium trophy buck. And what we do is we usually track them. Sometimes we'll find 2 medium trophy bucks or a medium trophy buck with a little lighter trophy buck, and we'll go after both of them. This is very unusual deer hunting territory. A lot of times there's a lot of 4-wheel drives around here. As you can see around us, there's a lot of snow, it's slippery. The deer have even adapted to using 4-wheel drive at times. I'm not talking about 4-leg drive, I'm talking about 4-wheel drive.
Wheels.
And this is how sometimes we get our trucks. Because we kill the mediocre bucks, trophy bucks, medium trophy bucks, and sometimes they have trucks. Bucks have trucks. Remember, bucks have trucks.
Bucks and trucks.
Bucks and trucks. So,
Let them go so they grow.
Yeah.
But sometimes bucks have trucks.
okay. And then the third most important thing that we always got to remember, the third most important thing is persistence. 1 day goes by, you don't get a medium trophy buck. 2 days go by, you don't get a medium trophy buck.
Sometimes you're out there morning to night.
Weeks, even.
Even on the same trail, tracking the same buck.
I remember once I was out there for 13 weeks. 13 weeks
I
before
saw
I got
him.
that
I
mediocre
saw him.
buck.
I remember that. That was
Johnny and Timmy, they were there.
That was a relatively decently mediocre buck.
Yeah. We both had birthdays, I think, during that hunt.
Yeah.
Because it took so long. I almost had 2 birthdays. But it was only 13 weeks, so they couldn't have 2. That's less than a year. But we hunted, we were persistent. That means you're dedicated. That means you try really hard. So, we're gonna walk off here and hunt a little bit, and we're
We're
gonna
going to show you
how
some
it's done.
techniques.
Let me show you a few things.
The Benoit way.
All right.
All right, the first technique we're going to show you today out in the woods here is a little technique we call double teaming. Now, when you're out tracking the deer, it's not easy to do for one man to do it because you're trying to keep an eye on the tracks, but you're also watching for the deer, and you also don't want to be running into things. So that's why we came up with what we call double teaming, and we bring along a second hunter. So you got one guy looking at the tracks, one guy watching for deer.
It's so when you're looking at the tracks, you can't get caught up in the tracks. You might miss the deer that way. The deer's gonna be running around, and you're gonna be looking at the tracks. You look up, the deer's gone.
So that's why we got the second hunter along. So that worked pretty well for a while, but we still had a problem. We were still tripping over stuff, running into stuff. So what we do now is we call enhanced double teaming, and that's we bring along the third hunter. The third hunter makes sure the first two guys don't run into anything, don't fall over, stuff like that. So we're gonna head out. We're gonna look for a trail. John's gonna be watching the trail. I'm gonna be looking for deer. Will's gonna be making sure that
They don't hit anything.
they don't hit anything. But deer, we want to hit the
Right,
deer.
you gotta hit the deer.
You want to make sure that we hit the deer.
Yeah, not each other.
Right.
All right. Well, I wish you boys good hunt. I'll be with you. I'll got your back door here with the camera.
All right. Let's
Let's
look for
hunt.
the tracks.
Notice how they're being so quiet.
Now, when we're out here, until we line up our first set of tracks, all three of us can be looking for tracks. Now, I see something up yonder here that looks like it might be a track. Oh, you gotta watch out there.
That's right there.
Hang on now.
I think you just wiped out the track.
We got two of them down.
Oh, jeez.
Ah, Christ. Hey, your gun's getting all snowy.
Oh, cry, hey.
Hey, you gotta
How many
get off
frickin-
of those potholes.
Okay. Now, fortunately, we did fall there, and that happened. So that's why we got three of us out here. But what you also notice is that none of us went falling into any tracks.
I also noticed that none of your guns went off
Right?
and nobody got shot.
Safety's on. Now, what's important here is as we got some tracks here. Let me give you a little indication of the size of these tracks here. We got a bullet there. So you can see the tracks here that you lead off yonder there. What you want to keep in mind here is you don't want to walk on the tracks because sometimes the deer might be going in circles, might be jumping up and down, might be dancing,
Laying down.
bedding down. You don't
No,
know.
you
So
know.
you might have to come back, circle back, pick the track back up.
You know, I don't wanna act like I know it all, you boys, but I've been around a long time and I've seen a lot of stuff. And I think what we got here is we got a deer that's imitating a rabbit track.
I think so. Because you see,
that could
you can see
very well
he's
be.
got some popping motion going here to keep it in line. So these are tough deer to track because they can just disappear like this. This one, you get up here. I hope someone's watching for the deer as I'm watching the track.
I got it.
But it disappears into this tree. She gets up right here by this log, and I don't see any rubbing here. So that's an indication that what we might have is a doe. So
Hey,
he
let
gets
the
up
doe
there,
go.
he disappears. Let the doe go. The doe will have a buck, and that buck will grow if you let the doe go. So we're gonna move back on, try and find one of these that aren't hopping deer, and see if we can track it through the woods.
Okay?
We'll catch back up with you.
Okay.
All right, we've got some deer tracks.
Looks like a mediocre deer.
Yeah, it looks real mediocre. Highly mediocre. You can see he came out of the woods here. And he had a buddy who came out of the woods here. Maybe a couple mediocres.
You know, maybe a doe with a buck following.
Could be, or maybe a doe out in front. So, Johnny, too tall, why don't you keep following the track here now? Notice we got a couple of tracks here. So, I'm going to be watching for the deer. As John's watching the track. So, now, you got to be careful when you're hunting with too tall here, because if you follow too close, you ain't going to see nothing but his number. Which is not going to be too helpful. So, we're going here.
You gotta turn the gun.
Oh,
Here.
that's why we got enhanced double teaming. I might have lost too tall. Now, that's one of the reasons for the enhanced. We talked about the other one keeping people up. The other one is the back door. He gets the back door, covers the back door. He's got the rear end position. So he's scanning around to see if that deer is sneaking up on us. Some of them deers are smart. Even the mediocre ones. They can be smart too. All right, so you're getting in here. Oh, hey. Get down and see him. When you get in here, you got a tree to lean on. You want to lean on that tree. Steady your aim a bit. Now, when you're on a smoking fresh trail like this one, chances are pretty good that you're going to run across that deer, which we just did up here. I don't know if you can see him through the brush right now. I'm going to take a shot.
We'll have the deer's head fixed between trees up there, and I'll.
I'd see it now. I got the camera on it. All right, he's gonna shoot it now. I think you got it.
I got him.
I think you got it. Okay, let's track him.
I got him.
You gotta wait a minute. A lot of respect for the deer. You gotta give him a chance to lie down
I think he might have been moving, but
and bleed.
I got him.
Yeah.
I got him.
You hit him?
Oh, I got him.
I think it's a surefire.
Yeah, no, I've been hunting. Yeah, I got him.
You don't usually miss from that, right?
No, I got him.
All right. Well, let's follow the blood trail. Let's find this mediocre buck.
Yeah, I got him. All right, we found the blood trail here. I knew I got him. You can see he was heading up this way, and here's where I shot him. As you can see, here's where the bullet came in, went straight through him, came out the other side. Still warm, eh?
It's a deer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're gonna follow this blood trail up to see where he fell. I bet you 30, 40 yards tops. That's a lot of blood on the shot there. I got him clean.
There's a clean hit.
All right, let's head up along here.
Now with this much snow, it's hard to see the track.
Now here we are, just about 45 yards up from where we saw we hit
About
him.
30, 40.
Here's where he bled out. You know, it still pains me to see a majestic animal like this on the ground, but oh yeah, a mediocre, majestic beast on the ground here. But you know, it's what God intended. One of the things I do when I make my kill is I take a little bit of the deer's blood and I smear it on my face. The creature spirit and my spirit are mingling. It's a sign of respect for the beast.
Some put it on their face. I like to give her a good taste. I think it's, symbolizes the meat I'll be eating later.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Our boys, nice hunt.
Another one. This is enhanced double teaming. This is really executed to perfection.
And I want to congratulate you on a nice mediocre trophy buck. Good,
We'll show you,
good hunting.
we'll show you the next technique right around the corner.
There they are. They're bringing them out of the woods. They just caped them, and they're just carrying the head out of respect. They'll come back for the meat later.
So we call it field trophying.
Always bring the head right out of the woods with you, because you don't want the head to spoil. The rest of the meat will be okay even if it sits out there 24 hours. Nice job, boys.
Thanks.
Nice head.
Pretty mediocre head, I'd say.
Oh yeah. All right. Now we're on the tracks of an English whitetail. Now you're gonna notice we don't have guns. Hey, watch your gun, Papa. It's rugged terrain out here. We're hunting the English whitetail. The thing with the English whitetails is they spook easily, and if they even catch a whiff of a gun, you're not gonna see them. Not gonna have a chance. So, actually, Papa, careful you're walking. We got some tracks of an English whitetail here. You can see them kind of zigzag up the road here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna follow them along, and if we see them, Johnny Too Tall is gonna try and run one down because you got to run these down and tackle them. That's the only way.
And then what you do, just snap their neck?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Sometimes we use the handmade knives for these.
I love it. I love it.
So what we're gonna do is
You're good boys.
we're gonna track one down here, and
You're good boys.
Hopefully I got it today.
hopefully
Okay.
Too Tall's been stretched out. So.
All right, I got your back door. Remember, Will, you gotta keep an eye behind once in a while because sometimes they'll circle around. Oh, there's the tracks. All right.
If you see the rounded toe in there.
Hey.
That's how you know it's an adult.
Hey, I think I see him.
Up there.
I see his horns.
He looks to be about an 8-pointer.
He's trying to get away.
Yeah. I think he might.
Let's go. You notice how they're all following his trail.
Papa, I know you've been doing this well, but I think if you really want to get the action cam here, you're gonna have to let me take over here while I try and trail Too Tall here to run him down.
All right, all right. Here you go, son.
All right,
Good luck.
all right,
Good luck. Good luck, Too Tall.
all right. We're gonna run him down here. Oh, we're on him. Make your move. You got him froze. He's taking off. Hang on. Oh, he's trying to fight him. Oh, he's got him. He's got him. Majestic beast. That was intense.
It was, wow.
You know,
They usually don't run that far.
no, that guy, he was running, holy moly. I apologize, viewers, for the heavy breathing, but that's how we Benoits do it. Get the airflow into the lungs. We took him down, but props to you, Too Tall.
Good work,
A
bud.
job well done. You are the whitetail master.
Still got it.
Here he is, dragging his trophy back out of the woods. See a English whitetail. It's a beautiful creature. And see Too Tall tossing her around. That's the showing of respect for the great struggle to the death that Too Tall endured to take him out. So he's gonna be a nice trophy for the wall.
You know, sometimes even after the kill, you still get the nerves twitching.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's what's going on right now with that English whitetail.
Well yeah.
They're hard to kill.
Well, they're called the English whitetail because even after death, that tail doesn't stop.
No, right, for a week or so,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's what's English about the tail. So once again, well done, Too Tall, Benoit.
Yes, boys, I'm proud of you.
That's good
You
work.
chased down another English whitetail. Good job.
It's tough.
What, Papa? What's next for the
Well,
the video?
We're gonna take a look at the buck in the truck methodology for the mediocre buck with the nice truck. But
Okay.
sometimes, like I told you earlier, they travel in four-wheel drive when it's really slippery like this, and when there's a lot of snow. And I collect mediocre bucks and I collect mediocre trucks. So I'm hoping to get one each today.
All right. Well, we will see you next in your hunting vehicle, Casper.
All right.
Okay. Good.
All right. I have names for all my vehicles. This one is Casper the Friendly Navigator. It's a big white navigator. I like to use this one when it snows because it's big and white and it's kind of like a camel in the snow. So what we're going to do now is we're going to be tracking the buck in the truck, and if we're lucky we might have two bucks in the truck, and we're gonna find them, and we're gonna lay in wait for them because I know where they usually drive, and then we're gonna kill the bucks and get a truck. See you there. Okay, we're getting close to where I like to hunt for them, and you can see there's tracks in the road up here, up ahead of us. So we're gonna come over the hill here, and then we'll probably lay in wait for them. All right. All right. Got tracks tracks here. We know they went up this way. She's a dead end. We know they're going to be coming back here. They're in Casper, the friendly navigator, which is camouflage white. I'm going to lay in white, when they go by. They'll go by right here. You'll see them go by. I'll take my shot. I'll get the buck in the truck. All right?
I think I see him coming. Watch now. Make sure there's bucks in the truck. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Show him. Got him. I got him. Bucks, I got them both. I got them both with one shot. It looks like a 10-point and a 5.8 typical. And then it looks like a 77 Blazer with a plow with collector plates. Just what I wanted. 2 bucks in a truck. They look pretty nice. Willie, why don't you drive them back to camp?
All right.
We'll clean them up. We'll clean up the truck. I'm sure we got some blood, maybe some broken glass in the truck.
Probably.
All right.
Okay.
I think they're dead. I'm going to go up and check them. The one hanging out on this side. Dead. Kind of hate to see a majestic buck like this, but you know, if you don't kill him hunting like this, somebody's going to hit him with a car.
That's right.
They're going to get in a car accident because they don't drive very well.
No, can't see.
They're going to wreck a collector truck and they're going to kill themselves. So it's much better off this way.
Yeah.
But I hate to see it. Let's take the other one. Let's make sure the other one's dead. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this one's real dead.
Yeah, his mouth is open like he was
Yeah.
drinking or something before he got shot.
Yeah. They probably had a 6er in the truck.
Yeah.
They're probably half in the bag.
Half in the bag, half in the truck.
Yeah. That's the problem with deers, bucks, and trucks. And they drink and alcohol. Bucks and trucks don't mix.
They don't mix.
So we killed them.
Nah, you gotta do.
Yeah. Well, we got a nice truck. And we got a couple bucks.
Yep.
Let's take her home, Will.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, I'm Mike Wallace, and I have the enjoyable opportunity to be working with the first family of deer hunting, the Benoits of Crivitz, Wisconsin, and putting together this documentary film on their hunting techniques and methodology. And tonight I have the undeniably exciting opportunity to visit with the senior member of the second family of deer hunting, the Benoits of Crivitz, senior member Bill Grandpa Judge Benoit. Good evening, Judge.
Well, good evening, sir. And I must say that I'm quite impressed that you people are coming up here to Crivitz more and more now. And, you know, for a long time, we didn't see many of you guys up here, but it's been a real pleasure to have you here.
Well, you're making news these days, and it doesn't mean that back in your days of hunting, Grandpa Benoit, that you weren't making news, but of course it wasn't the small world that it is today.
You just said it. You just said it.
Let me ask you a few questions about the Benoits of Crivitz. I understand that you have several members of the clan. Papa Benoit, who's a mighty deer hunter in himself, who has in fact raised 4 of the premier white-tailed deer hunters not only of Wisconsin, not only of the United States, but perhaps of the world. Those being Timmy Benoit, Willie Benoit, Patty Benoit, and Johnny Too Tall Benoit. Can you tell us a little bit about what you think of their deer hunting prowess?
Well, I'll just tell you, they are real fine people. Those names you just read off there, I couldn't tell you how proud I am of not only their deer hunting skills, but their personalities. They're a great credit to the Benoit family, and I think at one time or another, at a very young age, they succeeded in bringing down a deer, and I couldn't be more proud of that.
Well, thank you very much for those comments. They are really an amazing group, and the not only the number of deer that they have brought back to camp, but the mediocre quality of those deer has been quite astonishing. Most recently, we were able to view Johnny Too Tall Benoit, who was able to run down an English whitetail deer this past couple of days, and we were able to film that. What do you think of Johnny Too Tall Benoit and his ability to hunt deer without a gun?
Well, I'll just say this about him. He's just a fine young man, and I recall that he got a deer in '04, and which is not surprising, but a very pleasing circumstance, because, you know, the Benoits have been hunters, deer hunters, and successful deer hunters. And as a matter of fact, we've written up quite a bit about the challenge of hunting, and I think that they're carrying on a very noble tradition, and I'm to say, I hate to say it too many times, but I'm very proud of the way they've been carrying it on.
I understand that there's also quite a tradition in the Benoit camp here in Crivitz, Wisconsin, with music. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, we've had a little music, fiddle, guitar, piano, or keyboard, and in my own opinion, have done pretty well. We've after the hunt was over, and we gathered around in the evening, we had some interesting music.
Well, I think it's absolutely admirable that you as hunters celebrate the hunt with the music that you do. And I wish you many, many more years of successful hunting. And Grandpa Judge Benoit, I thank you for your contribution to the art of whitetail hunting.
Get him, June. Get him, June.
Get him, Junior. Get him, June. Put a move on him. Put a move on him. Oliver. Oliver. Is that it? Are you done? I think you were the winner. You have a little size advantage, but I think you got him. I saw the way you had him pinned there, and it looks like he's not going to come after you. Oliver, did you lose?
He's got him pinned.
Oh, a little rough. Why don't you guys take it outside? Go play in the snow.
Go outside. June, go outside. Oliver, go outside. Come on, Oliver.
Get June. Get June. Get June. Take it away from him. Get it. Get it, Oliver. Get it, Oliver. Get it, Oliver. That's it. Get it, June. Junior, get him. Get him, June. Get him. Get him, June. There it is. Get him. Get him. Get it, June. Get it.